Next question, member for Scarborough-Guildwood.
The question is to the Deputy Premier. Deputy Premier, the quality of life that we have in Ontario is something that we should work hard as legislators to protect. Last night, I was actually with the member from Scarborough-Agincourt, and it was the 83rd homicide in Toronto. We witnessed families walking home from school, gripping the hands of their children, trying to keep them safe. In light of the horrific incidences of gun violence that is plaguing our streets and our communities in Ontario, does this government support the ban of handguns?
Thank you. Deputy Premier.
To the Minister of Community Safety and Correctional Services.
Of Community Safety and Correctional Services.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you for that question. As we have demonstrated, our government has and continues to take action to combat gun and gang violence, restore public confidence, and ensure our streets and communities are safe. Mr. Speaker, unlike the last government that looked to cancel the $12 million in funding, we committed $25 million over 4 years. Mr. Speaker, it's not guns that kill people, it's the people that have guns illegally that kill people. The investment that we're making is a vital first step in combating gun violence, disrupting gang activity, and cracking down on the trafficking of illegal guns in the province of Ontario.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Thank you, Speaker. And back to the Deputy Premier. You know, I don't disagree with the investments that you're making, but even community members, yesterday I spoke to a grandmother who said to me that these incidences that are occurring are putting everyone in the community at risk. And in fact, those that are involved in those criminal activities, they're not afraid of the police. Right? So these incidences are becoming more brazen and more prevalent in our communities. And so your investments in police services and Crown attorneys is welcome, but it's not enough. It's not enough, and it's not solving the issue at hand. And as a matter of fact, it's also after the fact. So will you stand in this House and support my Bill 30, which bans the sale of ammunition right now in municipalities that need that extra support?
Hear, hear.
Minister of Community Safety and Correctional Services.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As I've mentioned, we have made an investment in with respect to the guns and gangs in the province of Ontario, starting in Toronto. The new equipment and innovative investigative technologies will have an impact with respect to the gun violence that we're experiencing. Mr. Speaker, our government has been clear in our message that gun violence is a menace to Ontario communities and will not be tolerated in any form. The status quo has failed, Mr. Speaker, and our party is the only party in the legislature that's committed to doing something about it. Mr. Speaker, we have made a commitment to ensuring that our streets are safe. We will continue supporting our police services that are doing an amazing job with the tools that they have, and we will continue supporting them in all their work to ensure that our communities are safe.